pretty impressive looking, isn't it? Hi there. You're walking in the front door. There's this big dessert thing set up. We go this way. There we go. I'm also get such a kick out of this. Probably aged a bit since I was here last, but the interesting thing is it doesn't seem like 42 years, and I've said that over and over and over and over again, but it really doesn't. Um, Especially this fireplace, it really is similar to what we had before. Um, the big glass wall that I rotate around so you can see it behind me, that is absolutely identical to how I remember everything, which is unbelievable. And again, the fireplace is extremely similar to what we had before. Really, really wish we had the deck back in the day. The deck is really, really a nice touch, and we're spending a lot of time on it. It makes a big difference. The low tide's out right now. I can see why everybody was absolutely fascinated by the tides. I'm fascinated by the tides, but I remember, it was just a fixture when we were here last. The parking lot, we'll look at that a little bit later. It really hasn't changed that much. But yes, it's kind of a surreal experience looking back at it. But it's really, really neat to know that, it's still here. I'm actually walking through the dining hall of the Fireweed right now. They got the big urn and the two, though they're buds, but yes, same setup.
It's not out of a big bit. Oh, nice. Okay.
The puppy. Make sure the dinner hour goes all okay. She's doing a good job. I mean, she's put in these long days. My mom did the same thing back in the early 70s. She was so tired.
Your parents built it?
Yeah, they built. My dad was a superintendent at the school. My mom was a teacher. Then they, built this. And every year they'd add on another part. They added on 12 rooms that are long gone. The next year they added on the lounge, which is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Next year they put 8 rooms where those rooms are, but I think those are a new version of the 8 rooms.
We just, in 2019, we just remodeled them.
And so they did that, and then they were ready. They were tired, and they were just kind of done. And so they sold it.
Oh, Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just videoing. I'm videotaping. I'm videotaping. This actually makes a video. Well, it's not tape anymore. It's just video. You know, when I was your age, I used to live here.
What?
When I was your age, I lived here. Long time ago. Oh, Chase got to eat something on the run while you're going back and forth.
Yep.
How about regular text? That should go through, shouldn't it?
Yep. The new addition that they added on, room for, looks like 2 big tables and a couple of smaller tables. And we'll go out like this, gradually rotate around, and we'll look back through the lodge. So it really, really looks good. And the floor looks absolutely fantastic. A lot better than the carpet that we had. And then we're going to see, though, what's really kind of neat is the ceiling is the exact same. I remember laying up and looking at this pattern of the beams on the ceiling for a long, long time. That's absolutely identical. And then what's really, really neat, if you look here, and I rotate up towards the ceiling, you're going to see the hole that Father used to stick his hand through. So it's sealed up, but still kind of there. And dropping back down, you'll notice that the artwork is appropriate to the location. So they got that right. Coming back around. They have a lot of taxidermy up and out. The telephone poles are still here, the ones that Tramp was so excited about. They have some really good idea. They have these like viewing binoculars so you can actually look out. And we did see a lot of wildlife. There were a couple, we saw, I think, a sea otter, a seal yesterday. There were some bears on the beach way across the bay. Huge eagle flew right over us, which was actually pretty impressive. I've forgotten about all the eagles really being everywhere. Then this is actually a really nice addition, this totem pole that they have. This is kind of where the clock used to be, but they've been built up an office, it looks like. So if we go around here, remember Father, he had that curio cabinet that Skip built and never got used. It looks like they have a little bit of a gift shop back where the sauna was. Um, and then their little office. And again, lots of decoration. And coming back this way, it's really lit up well in the morning. They've got kind of the old-fashioned stove. I'm sure it's a different one than what we had, but still. And then the fireplace is largely the same. And rotating back around, I got here really early. Riley and Mike, they'll tell me they'll actually show up. I'll show you the kitchen a bit later, but they've done a really good job modernizing the kitchen. Last night they had this incredible dessert bar here. And they're actually pretty smart. They have 2 entrees at night, so they're not trying to fix a bazillion different things. There's a salad bar. So you were right, the office was taken out and they've turned it into a dessert bar area, which is more appropriate. What's neat is they still have this opening here, although it's partially closed up. Then if you look back in here, and I'll get some more footage later. I don't want to run to the kitchen right now while they're getting breakfast ready. But you can see the kitchen's all stainless steel, which makes a lot of sense. And coming back down, here's the hallway. And the bathrooms are kind of in the same location as they always were. And again, all the carpet's done. And they've been redone. I mean, they're a lot nicer. But it has been 50 years. And coming back out this way, we'll see that the tide is out. And it is really interesting looking at the tide. I can see why people are so enamored with it when they came up to visit us. The deck is absolutely great. We sat on the deck a long time last night. Very, very, very nice touch.
Oh, hell, maybe I can get Chris now.
Yeah, give it a shot while we're here. Dude's FaceTime.
I miss rain. I would like that being a place that it rains more.
Oh yeah, I would like to have more rain than what we have in Colorado too.
I feel like my face is red, you know?
It's very red today. But usually it's kind of red, but it's really red today.
No, I've...
Okay, here we're at the Fireweed. That's not the best light. This light that would look much better. Let's go find that. No, maybe no light's gonna work. Oh yeah, much better. So here we are at the Fireweed. And behind me you can see that there's a lot of this big lounge room that looks almost exactly the same. And there's some kids back here. They live upstairs. Probably about the same age or close to the same age Sean and I were when we first came out here. Let's take a look, shall we?